Today we are back on Minecraft, and guys, today we are on 1 heart block.
Does this mean you're finally getting a girlfriend?
What? No, that's not what it means at all. Pretty much today, guys, we have one goal. Each of us need to build something that we love.
Ooh, okay. I think I have something perfect in mind.
Wait, so I can create anything?
You can create anything that you love, and we've got like a bunch of crazy blocks in this world that actually let us create whatever we want. Look at this. We've got mods that add like jet engines. We've got what else have we got? Propellers. Oh, I think I know exactly what I'm going to be building.
And I think I know exactly what I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build a sausage factory.
Wait, what? There's hot dogs in here?
These are not hot dogs. These are sausages wrapped in bread. I don't like using the D word.
Okay, well, while you build your little sausage factory over there, I think I have a cool idea for what I want to build. Something that I really, really love, and I don't know why I really like these things. I really like drones. You know those things with like the 4 propellers? I want to build one of those, and I think with all of this stuff that I've got, I might be able to pull it off. Well, the first thing that I need to do in order to build a drone is build a little platform for it to stand on.
Wait. Let me get this right. You're gonna build a working drone?
Yeah, I think I can actually make it work and steer. Wait, hold on a second. I can use one of these. Where is it? Oh, I can use one of these controllers to control it. Oh, this is going to be so sick.
Okay, well, that's complicated. I'm just gonna make myself a giant sausage factory.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Ann, I haven't asked you what you're building yet. What are you going to be creating?
Well, you know, I do love a couple of things. I really love robots, and I really love gardens. So what if I combine the two together and make a robot garden?
Oh, wait, like an automated garden?
Yeah, pretty much. You got the idea. There's gonna be everything growing in here. We're gonna have cactuses. We're gonna have carrots. We're gonna have wheat. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Seems like we all have some pretty cool ideas for what we are going to build that we love. But let me go ahead and grab myself a magic wand, and using this, I should be able to build this much quicker. So first things first, I need to see how long this block over here is. It looks like I just did / set 0, and it removed 12 blocks. So this platform is 12 blocks long. Let me go ahead and undo that, and then we need to make the width of the platform also 12 blocks long. So how many blocks is it right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's just go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks on each side. So now we've got a perfect square. Almost. Let me just go ahead and do / stack 11, and there we go. Now we've got a perfect square. I'm not gonna lie, this might be looking a little small, so let's just select the entire thing, / stack it. There we go. And I'm literally just gonna make the entire thing like 4 times the size that it was previously. Let's go ahead and move this over here, and then select all of this, and then stack it one more time this way. And okay, now we've got a nice little platform where we can build our drone on. Oh, this thing is not centered at all. Let's actually kind of center it with the heart.
All right, well, I think the first thing I need to make for my sausage factory is the actual factory where the sausages are going to be made. I need to make a giant sausage. I'm going to make it the shape of a sausage.
You're going to make a sausage factory? You know, most factories aren't usually shaped like the things that they produce.
Well, this one's going to be different. This one's going to be better.
All right, well, I'm curious to see how it turns out. But now for my drone, the next thing that I need to do is find a block to build out of, and I don't think I should build out of concrete. Concrete is way too heavy. It looks like each concrete block is 2,360 kilograms. That's really, really heavy. Do we have any like metal that's like light? Like any sheet metal or something that I can build out of? Let's see. There's got to be something in here. Aha, I found it. Steel block. Oh, wait, they're really, really heavy. They're 1,000 kilograms. Maybe if I just build it out of wool, that could be good. Or wait, what about wood? Is there any purple wood? There is no purple wood, but I kind of like the idea of building it out of wood. So let's go ahead and grab some oak logs. These are 900 kilograms each. It's not as bad as the concrete. It's still pretty heavy per block, but hey, we'll just have like a lot of propellers. First things first though, for this drone, aka this quadcopter, aka this, I don't know, what other words are there for quadcopters?
UFO?
It's not really a UFO, you know? A UFO is a unidentifiable flying object. This is pretty identifiable, I think. The first thing that I need to make though is I need to make this thing into an X shape because I need to have one propeller in each corner of the drone. And these propellers are going to be actually spinning. I plan on making this thing actually functional. But okay, first things first, we got to make the frame of the drone. That is a very, very important part of the drone. And we need to make sure that this thing is balanced. It needs to be like perfectly symmetrical on both sides. Both sides need to look the exact same. Otherwise, one side might be a little bit too heavy and the drone is going to start like swaying away like on one side. And that is very, very bad. We do not want that. Let's see. Is this thing perfectly even right now? We've got the center point right over here. And yeah, both sides look equal. It looks like this way, both sides look equal as well. I think we're good to go. One thing though, we're going to need to connect all of the blocks together. Right now, These blocks here are not connected. Let's go ahead and just put an extra block on each side to kind of like act as a support block and, you know, keep everything connected. And okay, how does this look? You know what? I thought it would look a little chonky, but this looks pretty good, actually. This looks really, really good.
So, how come you love drones?
Well, and I actually have a bit of a story about it.
What's the story? How did you meet your first drone?
Oh, well, that's a great question you asked, Baby Dash. I was actually sitting on the balcony one day. I was just eating dinner with my family. You know, we were eating outside. It was a nice summer day. Let me set the scene.
Ooh, sounds fun.
It was quite fun. And then all of a sudden, a big flying object started flying above us.
Wait, was it an alien?
No, it was just a regular old quadcopter drone. It was a drone with 4 propellers on each end. And ever since that day, I always liked, I don't know, I just really like drones. I just had an obsession with them.
Wow, that's pretty cool. You know, I can kind of relate. Ever since I first saw a robot, I had an obsession with them.
And aren't you a robot?
Yeah, ever since I was born, I had an obsession with myself.
Wow, and me and you have a lot in common in that way. I also really like myself.
Okay, well, I like sausages because they're really good. Like, why would you want to eat any other type of food when sausages are like the only thing you can eat?
Well, I can tell you why. Maybe you don't want to get really fat and stuff. Sausages are not the healthiest. You know, Baby Dash, you know how a sausage is made?
No, I don't want to hear it. You're gonna ruin it for me.
Have you ever seen one of those videos? One of those factory tours of how sausages are made, Baby Dash?
I don't eat sausages from factories. The sausages that I eat come from the cows.
What? But you're making a sausage factory.
It's a gourmet sausage factory.
How do you even know what that word is?
I know a lot of things.
All right, well, it's time for me to get started on the rest of my drone. So now that I've got the frame looking pretty good, the next thing that I need to do is actually add propellers. And for that, we need to put down motors everywhere. How are we going to do this? I'm thinking what we do actually is let's grab one of these things. We need to grab a propeller bearing. This is what's going to connect the motor to our propellers. I really hope that this will work. I think having 4 propellers should work. Wait, if we have 4 propellers, then we don't need any like other form of steering. We don't need like flaps or anything. We can just like control the propellers and use that to control the drone.
Yep, that's usually how drones work. Helicopters need an extra propeller for stabilization, but drones already have 4.
Exactly. What I'm thinking we do is let's grab one of these things. Let's grab a vertical gearbox and then put it down over here. On top of that, what's the best design for this? I think let's put the gearbox down here. On top of the gearbox, we can put the propeller bearing. And then, oh wait, actually on top of the gearbox, we got to put the clutch. Oh wait, actually I got a good idea. Let's put the gearbox. This is getting complicated. Okay, wait. Hold on. Actually, I have an idea. Let's put our vertical gearbox down over here with the shaft facing this way. And then on top of that, let's put down our, wait, hold on. This is getting so complicated. Okay, no. We need to put the vertical gearbox this way. And then on top of that, we got to put our clutch down. And then on top of that, the propeller bearing. And then we can have the motor down here. And there we go. Okay, now everything should be functioning. So pretty much this motor is spinning this gearbox. This gearbox is spinning this clutch. And this clutch is spinning the propeller bearing up here. Now, if we go ahead and grab a couple of sail blocks, we should be able to go ahead and just make ourselves a propeller. Let's just make a really simple, small propeller for now, just to see if this will work. And then we can make the propeller bigger later. All right, please work. Oh, that is so sick. The propeller actually spins, and we can even make it faster in the motor down over here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna need to automate controlling this motor with the remote later, but we can figure that out at a future date. One thing that is kind of problematic right now though is so this clutch over here, what this does is make it so that we can control the propeller using redstone. So if I activate it with redstone, it turns off. If I unactivate it, it turns on. We kind of need this here if we want to connect this to the remote, but it kind of looks ugly, I'm not going to lie. It's sticking out way too high. If only we could move this entire thing down 1 block. Wait, actually, there's nothing stopping us from moving this entire thing down 1 block. Let's just go up here and then select this piece. And then let's go down here and select this other piece. And then let's do a quick little / move. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be fine. We actually do need a piece down over here touching the ground. This could be like the landing gear. Yeah, there's a landing gear for the drone. You know, most drones, they don't have the motor underneath the drone, but this one's a special drone. All right, this is a special drone. Oh, actually, we can just get rid of the gearbox entirely and just move the motor here. Look at that. There we go. That actually looks like proper landing gear for a drone. And if I click this, it all still should work perfectly. Yeah, we don't even need the gearbox. There we go. All right, so we've got a nice little setup over here. Now let's just select the entire thing and move it up in the air, because when we actually assemble this thing and turn it into a drone, it needs to be not touching the platform down here. Otherwise, this platform's going to turn into the drone as well. There we go. So we've got everything moved up a block. So this is looking pretty nice so far. Let's put another piece of wood back here. Nice little support block. And now we just got to copy this on each corner.
Whoa, I just took a look at your drone. That thing looks sick.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, I know, guys. This is pretty sick. The mods that we have in this world are kind of insane. Wait, Baby Dash, you might be able to like make an automatic sausage factory. Maybe you can grab like, let me see. Do we have like conveyor belts?
What's a conveyor belt?
Oh, look, mechanical belts. I'm pretty sure if you like put this down, I don't know how this works, but you might be able to make something cool with that.
I don't know why I need a belt for making sausages, but I'll look at
You
it.
can make like a conveyor belt where the sausages roll out. But anyways, now that we've got this here, I guess the next thing that we need to do is put this in each corner. We can just copy and paste this in each corner of the drone. Before we do that though, we need to tune a little bit of numbers here. What's the optimal speed for our propeller? This is going to be an interesting question. I'm just going to set it to 100. Hopefully this is going to be fine. All right, yeah, so 100 looks good. Next up, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a redstone link and one of these linked remotes. And pretty much what we need to do is put down a redstone link on the clutch. Okay, so this is good. We've got this redstone link here. In order to link it up with this controller, what we need to do is first put a block inside of it to set its frequency. And then we should be able to just shift click on this thing. Oh, actually first we need to set this thingy into receive mode. And now if we open up the linked controller, we can see all of the options that we have. So let's see. I think we need to make it so that if we press the backwards button, then this motor turns off. Or wait, no. If we press the forward button, then this motor should turn off. So let's go ahead and grab some gray concrete and then put that in here. So now if I press the forward button, look at that. The motor turns off. Oh, that is actually so sick. So now we can actually control our motor and stuff properly. Once we have this linked up to every single button on the remote, we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. Also, Baby Dash, what's going on with the cockroaches in there?
Yikes, you gotta make sure your factory is clean. If you have cockroaches running around in a factory, that is very dirty.
Hold on, how do I get rid of all these cockroaches and bats? I literally have a bunch of glowstone here. They should not be spawning.
Oh, you're starting to learn what it's like to take care of a factory now, Baby Dash. You gotta make sure that place is squeaky clean.
Get out of here, you bats! You're literally hiding everywhere. I thought bats only lived in the dark. They better leave now. I just put a bunch of glowstone down.
Okay, this is looking so sick though. I can't believe this actually works so well. Let's turn off the motor for now, turn off the propeller bearing over here. Hey buddy, can you turn off? There we go. And now what we need to do is let's select all of this. So let's go in this corner and select this position. And then let's go in the other corner up here and select this position. And now if we stand here, we can do the command / copy. And then if we go over here, we can do the command / paste and boom, look at that. We got something that does not work. Okay, let's undo that. I made a slight miscalculation in my stuff. We need to do / flip so that we can actually flip the build. There we go. Now it fits perfectly in there. Let's go ahead and do the same thing in each of the corner of the drone. So there we go. Let's put one over there. Another one over there. I don't think anyone has ever done this before. This is actually so sick. People have built helicopters in Minecraft before. People have built planes in Minecraft before, but nobody has ever dared to build a drone.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I think the reason is not enough people love drones. Why aren't drones more popular? We need more drones.
Well, I think the thing with drones is that they're not as efficient as like a helicopter, for example. Drones are really good for like cameras and like mounting cameras onto them, but usually they're not good at flying people.
Someone needs to solve that. Anyways, we've got the 4 propellers over here now. Everything is the exact same on each side, so everything is perfectly balanced. But now we need to set the linked controller, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of thinking here. So the way that the linked controller works is that whichever of these receivers has the same block as the block that we put inside the controller, whichever, you see how there's gray concrete in here and there's gray concrete in the controller? That means all of these things are linked up. In order to link them up separately, we're gonna need to grab some different concrete blocks. So let's do black concrete, brown concrete, and red concrete. All right, so let's see. How are we going to do this? Oh, I got an idea. Wait. Actually, hold on. In order to make this a little bit simpler, normally drones have like lights on them. The lights in the front are like green and then the lights in the back are red. What if we do the same with our drone here? We can grab some lime blocks for the front and then we can grab some red blocks for the back. So lime concrete can go here just like that. And then lime concrete powder can go here. And then in the back, we can have red concrete and red concrete powder. Yeah. There we go. This should work really, really good. Oh, I just deleted all the concrete that we got. We're actually going to need that. I just realized because we need to put the concrete powders in the controller now. So let's start tuning the controller. So pretty much, let's see. If we want to go forward on the drone, then we need both of the back propellers to be on and both of the front propellers to be like less on. So let's figure that out first. So we need to have both the back thingies over here be on. Let's think. So guess what we're going to need to do for that is wait. Actually, I think we might be able to set up multiple combinations here. What happens if I put red concrete in here and then red concrete powder in here? If I go in the controller now and I put red concrete in here, then it should, it does nothing. Okay, that's interesting. interesting. If we put red concrete powder in here, though, then this one activates. Okay, so I see how this works. Okay, let's remove the concrete and the concrete powder, and then over here we can just get rid of this. Yep, there we go. So what we're gonna need to do in order to go forward is we need to have both of the back things to be on, and for that we can just put red concrete here, and I guess, wait, we only have the one option for going. Look, there's only one forward button. Okay, maybe in order to go forward on the controller, let's make it so that you need to press these two buttons over here. You need to press space and shift. So to go forward, you need to, wait, actually, okay, hold on. This is all getting complicated, but I think I just figured out a good control scheme. So to go forward on the drone, you have to press space. Yeah, and what space is going to do is enable both of the back motor. Wait, no, that's not going to work. Bro, this is so complicated. Okay, let's just make it so that whenever you press space and shift at the same time, then both of the back motors activate. So let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, both of the back motors are activated now. Or no, they're not. They're not, because wait. Whenever we press the button on the remote, it turns off the motor. Oh, okay. So look, now if I press the buttons, the two back motors are turned off. Well, actually, this is fine. Who said these are the back motors? These are the front motors now. These are the back motors. The green ones are the back motors now. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do things. So if you press shift and space at the same time, then the two front motors turn off and the back motors keep on going. Now we need to make it so that you can actually steer. Hold on, this is getting really complicated. What about let's just put red over there, red concrete over there, lime concrete there, and then lime concrete powder there. And now we can just use the 4 buttons over here on the left of the controller to control everything. So if I press all 4 buttons at the same time, then the drone turns off. If I press this button, that one turns on. If I press this button, that one turns on. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a pretty hard drone to control, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna play around a little bit with the control scheme, and then we can actually make this thing fly. Wait a second, I just got a really good idea. Okay, so look, I've just set it up so that whenever I press forward, it turns off the back 2 propellers, and whenever I press backward, it turns off the front 2 propellers. Hold on. There we go. Now these 2 propellers turn off. Okay, so that's good. That's good. But now you might be wondering, how are we going to be turning left and right? And for that, I've actually got an idea. Instead of just using 1 set of redstone link per motor, what if we use 2? I don't know how I didn't think of this earlier. We can literally just put 2 sets of redstone links here, and then we should be able to get like actual proper control of the drone. This is actually so 10,000 IQ. I'm actually so proud of myself for coming up with this. Guys, this whole challenge is all about like hearts and loving and stuff. I really love my brain for just coming up with that idea.
You know, I love my brain too, but I would love it a lot more if I could figure out a way to stop these cactuses from deleting themselves.
Whoa, this looks like a very pink farm. Are you sure the light going through the pink glass is going to be good for the plants?
Light is light. It's not going to make a difference if it's going through pink glass or not. But anyways, now I'm making the sugarcane farm.
Interesting. I will say your style of redstone is very, very interesting. I don't know why you didn't just put all the pistons on one line.
Yeah, you know, this works.
Dude, this drone is looking so sick though. Okay, so now in order to go left and right, we're gonna need to get those controls set up. So for this side over here, let's put a bunch of lime concrete powder over here. And then inside the controller, let's put lime concrete powder on the left side. All of this is so complicated. Actually, it's not that complicated, but like, oh, look at that. So now if we press this button, oh, actually, hold on. We should put this on the right side. Okay, so now if we press the right button, then the drone is gonna go right. Dude, this is insane.
You sound very excited about your drone.
I do sound very excited, don't I? Okay, now I need to put some red concrete powder over here, and then in the controller, let's put red concrete powder here. And now if we try to go left on the drone, then the right propellers turn on. Yes, this is perfect. So I mean, obviously you can probably see how this is gonna work. So if I'm trying to go left, then these 2 propellers will take over. If I'm trying to go right, then these 2 propellers will take over. If I'm trying to go forward, oh, look at that. I can literally just control one thing at a time. This is so sick.
Okay, what was that laugh?
I'm sorry. This is just the most exciting thing I've ever done. All right, now I need to put down a seat over here so that I can actually fly this thing. I'm thinking, yeah, purple seat should be pretty good. Let's put down the seat right over there. And okay, I think our full-sized remote control drone should be ready to go now. Before we actually do anything, let me just disable all of these propellers over here. We still have no idea if these motors are going too fast or not. Let me grab the magic wand again. And what I want to do before we even take flight on this thing is I just want to, select each corner of this guy. And I'm just going to do a quick little slash stack. There we go. Now we got a duplicate if anything fails. You know what? Actually, let's fly the duplicate. Let's fly the test version to see if everything is working properly as expected. So in order to actually make this thing fly, what we're going to need to do is first, let's extend this platform over here. Slash stack 20. There we go. And what we need to do now is we got to select this position, or no, we got to put a block down in each position of the drone. So let's put one block there and then another block over here. And then let's grab this item called the Wander Wand. And I'm also going to need a Gravitron. So using this item now, I have to click here and then also click in this other corner. And now everything is selected. So then using this Wander Wand, I should be able to click on it and then boom, there we go. Now we've got realistic physics on all of this. So if I click on here, I can grab it and bring it up.
Wait, hold on. Can I see the drone fly? Are you about to fly it?
I want to see this too.
Yes, guys, I am about to fly it. Dude, this is going to be insane if it actually works. But, I just realized something. I need to turn on all of these things at the same time. Wait, can you guys turn on all of the thingies for me real quick? I'm just going to hold. Wait. Let me hold all the propellers. Now everything should be off.
You want me to turn on the propellers?
How do I turn your propellers on?
Just click on the thingy underneath the propellers. Just like click on it one time.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm holding at all the. Everything is being held off right now.
There we go. I think they're all primed and ready to go.
Okay, are you guys ready? I'm about to take off.
Hopefully you don't explode.
Looking back now, I should have taken a seat, but here goes nothing. I'm taking off the drone. Oh, dude, this actually works so well. I can actually fly it. Oh, wait, hold on. It's a little bit hard to control. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa, he's actually flying.
And yeah, I think I just destroyed it. But that's why I got multiple backups.
That was sick.
It's pretty sick indeed. I think I need to be facing this way though.
Your thing crashed into the void though.
Yeah. Okay, I think what I need to do is just make these things a little bit slower. Because I have 4 propellers, they're all going very, very, very fast, and they're all really strong. So let me just make the speed of each of them down to 50 over here. And hopefully this isn't too slow. Hopefully this will actually work. Okay, let's go ahead and stack everything one more time. That didn't work. I think I had the wrong area selected. Okay, here. Now let's go ahead and stack everything, and let's do the exact same steps again. So we got to use the Wander Wand, select all of this. There we go. And then let's assemble this thing. And all right, this time I know what I need to do. I need to be facing this way. This is the way that the remote was meant for. I should probably put like an arrow down or something just so I can see. Oh, actually, I can use magenta glazed terracotta. And look at that. So now you know which way the drone is supposed to be going. That's the front. Okay, now let's see if this thing will actually work properly. So if I go here, I'm going to need to quickly turn on all of the thingies at the same time. Okay, I can do this real quick. I just got to quickly click that. Luckily, it gives me a second before the drone go. Okay, it's going crazy right now. But hey, the controls are working pretty good. Hey, drone. No, drone. Come on, please. Oh, I think the motor was going too slow. Hey, it's working though, kind of. Look at that. Oh, now it's dead. Well, that's why we got another attempt. Let's stack this one more time forward. And this time, you have to make it a little bit faster. Let's try like 75 on the motors. There we go. All right, let's turn this one on and then this one as well. This thing, it fully works. It's just I need to learn how to fly it.
Yeah, that sounds really complicated. It's why I love sausages so much. They're not like super complicated.
This is gonna work though. This is gonna work once it's all done. Let me quickly turn all of these. There we go. All right, come on, drone. Let's go. Now we're upside down. Isn't this great? Unfortunately, there's no way for the drone to go backwards. Wait, and can you come on? Actually, hold on. I can do this. / replace near 10 gray concrete with air. And all right, we're free. We're kind of stuck on Ann's wall though. If I turn off all the propellers right now, then I think, I gotta click on the controller. Then I think we can fall through and then come on, start leveling up. Oh, we're spinning out of control here. Come on, drone, please go upright. I'm getting better at using it though. I will learn how to fly this thing, dude. It's literally just a matter of learning how to fly. It fully works. All the controls work perfectly. All right, let's go ahead and assemble this thing again. And all right, this time I'm going to try turning on these propellers first and then quickly get in the seat. Come on. All right, we're good. Bro, now we're spinning out of control again. Wait, actually, are we? Oh yeah, we totally are.
Maybe you should try flying that thing with like a test harness first.
A test harness? How am I going to set up a test harness?
I don't know. I mean, you built a drone in Minecraft. You can probably figure it out.
Now a test harness, that's where I get stumped. I don't really know how to do that. Okay, I'm trying this once more. Can I activate this thingy with redstone actually? Because if so, then that would be really nice. What? You can't activate it with redstone. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Actually, maybe you can. Never mind. I have no idea how to. All right, let's just press all of the buttons again. All right, here we go. Third attempt is the charm. Oh, wait. We're flying. We're kind of flying. Oh, and now we're spinning out of control again. Bro, the spinning out of control is what gets me. It's so hard to keep it upright. Maybe I need a gyroscope. A gyroscope is like a big spinning thing that is used to keep something stable. Oh, hold on. Maybe if I put this thing down over here, maybe it can keep me upright. All right, gyroscope, please keep my thingy centered. That'd be really, really appreciated. Oh, also, I'm putting it, I'm going to be standing here, so that's going to make this part of the drone heavier. We need to make this thing perfectly balanced. I almost forgot to do that. Now it's pretty balanced. Wait, how heavy is the glazed terracotta? 2,000 kilograms? Oh, that's why the front was so much heavier than the back. Okay, let's put another glazed terracotta over here then. There we go. So now everything is perfectly symmetrical. Hopefully, it's going to fly better now. How heavy is the seat? 1,000 kilograms? What? How heavy is the gyro? Okay, it's 1,550. We're going to need to put 500 kilograms of weight on the fronts to balance it a bit. We can just put some wool here. There we go. All right, now everything is quite balanced. Let's go ahead and stack it one more time. Good thing I decided to do the stack thing, because otherwise we would have ran out of attempts a long time ago. All right, we've got everything selected. Let's assemble this, and hopefully now with the gyroscope, it'll work a lot better. So let's quickly run over and click all the buttons. There we go. All right, come on. Gyroscope, do your thing. Oh, we're spinning. Okay, now why are we? Oh my goodness, we're inside the other drone. Maybe I can fix this though. Oh, hold on. We're kind of getting back into a stable position now. Oh, and now we're flipping over. This is yikes. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good now. Kind of. We need to turn on these motors on the right. Okay, there we go. Let's turn off both of the motors. Let's just turn everything off real quick. Why are we slanting this way? All the motors are off. Come on. Oh, we're kind of getting in a little bit more of a good spot here.
Yeah, okay, that drone looks really, really rough to fly. But you guys want to come and check out my sausage factory?
I would love to come over in just one moment once I get this drone unstuck. You know what? Let's do quickly / replace near 10 gray concrete with air. And okay, there we go. Now we're flying. Now we're really, really getting to it. Hey, drone, can we just oh, wait, hold on. My motor was not activated. There we go. Okay, so now we're falling. That's as expected. Oh, please stop. No, stop. The death wobbles, bro. Oh, look, there's a piece of concrete over here. We missed a piece of concrete in the corner. One more attempt. I'm stacking this again. Let's I forgot to delete the concrete in the corner after selecting everything. There we go. We've got everything selected. Let's delete the concrete in the corner. And also we should put some blocks underneath us so that we don't mess anything up. And okay, now let's assemble. Why did it assemble the concrete underneath it? Oh my goodness. One more / stack. It can't hurt. This is my last attempt.
After that, we should totally come check out each other's builds.
Yep. Let's definitely do that. Let me select this and then select this piece. Is everything selected? I think, yeah, everything's all selected here. Let's assemble this. And now finally, last attempt. I'm ready to pull out the remote. Let's activate all of these pieces. Get in the seat and then remote. Come on. Okay. This is good. We gotta go forward a bit. Come on. This gyroscope is doing nothing, bro. Wait, why am I so small? Okay, you know what? That was that.
Well, since you just died on your drone, how would you like a tour of the sausage factory now?
That's reassuring.
Stop looking at the cockroaches. The cockroaches we use those for the meat if we need extra meat.
What? Ew, that sounds disgusting. Hold on, I'll be there in a second. I just need to copy and paste this part over here. And, okay, done. I want to go see what's inside of this factory now.
All right, well, everyone come on in. I will give you a tour. So, starting off here, we have the sausage wrapped in bread production facility.
Ew, Baby Dash, I thought you said you got rid of the cockroaches.
I tried, but they just kept coming. I don't know, I'll have to hire someone to get rid. I'll hire like a janitor.
Yeah, okay. This is pretty cool, though. You got conveyor belts. That's sick.
Whoa. This conveyor belt has a cockroach on it, though.
Ew, yeah, that's... it's getting on to me.
Anyway, if you follow me this way through the cakewalk, we have production plants number 2. This is where all of the sausages get cooked, and there's also a cockroach on it. Get out of here, cockroach! You guys do not belong on the conveyor belts.
Okay, I notice you have a lot of cakes. Yeah, this is a lot of cakes over here.
Okay, well, if you will follow me this way, this is the final production facility, and this is where we cook and store all of the food. If you follow me to one of these chests, you can actually try out one of our world-famous sausages. Dwayne, can you pick me up? I'm tired after all that building.
I got you.
I don't know if I want to try one of your sausages, honestly.
Oh, that works for me. More sausages for me to eat. Okay, well, Ann, what did you build? I didn't even see your factory yet.
Well, if you guys would want to follow me over here this way, I built an entire automated garden.
I like how we all built like fancy automated stuff. I built an automated drone. Baby Dash built an automated sausage factory, and you got an automated farm.
Yeah, but I didn't use any fancy motors or stuff like you guys. I just used good old Minecraft redstone. So right over here, we've got the cactus farm.
Whoa, that looks really, this does not look like a farm at all. all?
Well, it's an automatic farm. Look, whenever the cactuses grow over a block tall, they hit one of the fences. And then since cactuses can't exist while standing next to another block, it just automatically breaks. So look, right now we have a cactus here. If a fence goes next to it, it breaks.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
The thing is though, sometimes the cactuses get deleted if they fall and hit other cactuses.
But then, okay, I see most of the stuff goes down here. And I've noticed an efficiency problem in your farm. Look at this.
Yeah, I know. I need to cover this part up so that the cactuses don't fall and land here.
Okay, well, how does the sugarcane farm work?
Well, the sugarcane farm is also pretty simple. As you can see, we've got a bunch of pistons pushing the sugarcane whenever it grows tall. After the sugarcane gets pushed, then it lands in this water here and goes into the hoppers.
Wait, I could use some sugarcane. I need some sugar for my sausage plant. We actually put a little bit of sugar inside of our bread.
Oh, well, if you want some sugar, follow me down here. In order to actually collect all of the stuff that the farm creates, there's a big collection room here with a ton of chests.
Whoa. Oh, you even got little icons for the sugarcane and the cactus.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. But look, you can see inside of the chest, we've got a bunch of sugarcane and a bunch of cactus collected already.
Whoa, that is a lot of cactus. Well, guys, I think we all created some pretty cool things that we love.
I don't know if I love this factory, though. It's not that cool.
Yeah, I don't know about my sausage factory either. There's still bugs in there.
No, honestly, same with my drone. This thing didn't even fly.
Well, you know, that's the beautiful part. We just built something that we liked, not loved. What a crazy ending.
This drone was sick, though. With a little bit more effort, it could actually, like, easily fly. That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.